So I'm quoting Kearns, Schmidt and Glantz. This is part 2 of the Dr. Muriel Bell exaggeration of essentiality. And I'll just finish this, quoting Kearns, Schmidt and Glantz. Reflecting the research priorities of the sugar industry, the 1971 NCP research priorities ignored strategies to limit sugar consumption and focused instead on fluoride delivery, reducing the virulence of oral bacteria, and modifying food products with additives to counter sugar's harmful effects. Ultimately, the NCP, National Caries Program, which drove the US dental caries research agenda for more than a decade, failed to significantly reduce the burden of dental caries. The documents show that the sugar industry knew that sugar caused dental caries as early as 1950 and did not attempt to deny. Instead, through trade associations, the sugar industry adopted a strategy to deflect attention to public health interventions that would reduce the harm of sugar consumption rather than restricting sugar intake. The authors claimed a 1950 Sugar Research Foundation document demonstrated the desire to deflect attention from the belief that sugar was the primary factor in karyogenesis. They state there was no obvious reason why the NIDR, National Institute of Dental Research, took the position that sugar reduction was unachievable, possibly due to limited access to industry documents, something much journalism and research has suffered from. If policymakers want to help researchers, journalists and the public, they should create and enforce laws that prohibit corporate secrecy. Well, if fluoride's not essential for teeth, what is? This is according to a 2014 nutrition textbook. Protein, vitamin A, vitamin D, calcium, phosphorus, ascorbic acid, no human data available, iodine and iron, but again, no human data available. Just think, we all begin as a blob of cells. That blob of cells has to turn, well, begin as one cell, I suppose. That one cell has to turn into a blob of cells, and some of those cells are going to turn into teeth. And there's going to be a whole pile of things required for that. Prioritization of government policies that resulted in short-term economic benefit over policies related to longer-term health outcomes was also evident in the literature. This prioritization was apparent when agricultural policies based on subsidies raised the relative price of healthy foods and lowered the price of unhealthy foods. One effective way issues were framed and reported in the media was that regulation violates freedom of expression and limits personal responsibility. Well, I'm quoting here from a document published in Public Health Nutrition Journal. Excuse me. And I just about always go to a sort of a big picture, looking at government policy at the end of these videos, because I think we really need to start being willing to regulate the behaviour of corporations. I think they're totally out of control. Thank you to you for watching. Thank you to Diana Brown for answering my questions and for writing a really good and interesting book about Muriel Bell. I recommend it. And thank you for Dr. Bell for not being as pro-sugar as Frederick Steer. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, feel free to hit me up on the Facebook thing. Thank you.